The American Academy of Orthotists and Prosthetists is the professional organization for the field, representing the highest standards in education and professionalism and promoting exciting careers that change people's lives.
Walking was the greatest thing ever. When I was in a wheelchair, I dreamt of walking again, and when I was walking, there was nothing that was ever going to hold me back.
Just imagine making the impossible possible.
There you go. When we found our orthotist, it was a missing link to a puzzle.
Mom, why is that quick?
I had no idea what it was going to take to get Jared to walk.
Here, let's see how fast you can come this way. Wow, are you fast, sir?
Some cherish each step.
That foot's looking awfully turned out, but we can adjust that.
A little bit higher than that, bring it a little low.
Yeah, see someone come in basically on crutches and walk out on their own power is pretty special.
The nice things about prosthetics is that these patients become part of your life. You're growing, aren't you? Because all of a sudden your toe's over there.
So now you're in elbow mode. Good. You get to see a lot. You get to do a lot. Technology is forever changing. You'll never be bored in this profession.
It's a great way to make a living just because of the technology that's involved, whether you want to be being a practitioner or if you want to just go on the engineering side of it.
The opportunities are tremendous. You will always be employed. The sky's the limit.
For patients, the orthotist and prosthetist help make the impossible possible. A college bus accident crushed 22-year-old Margaret Wesley's leg. Her prosthetist did more than create a replacement.
His job is extremely valuable for someone who needs a prosthetic limb, whether it's an arm or a leg, to help someone walk right, resume their life and do the things they've always wanted to do. Help someone have that confidence to kind of venture forward.
O&P professionals see their work everywhere, even where patients and parents never imagined they would.
And they know so much more about your child, really, than a pediatrician, just because the everyday life depends on their work. Our first prosthetist told us the minute Christian starts pulling up, we're putting a leg on him and he's going to walk. And he was the only one that ever told us that. A doctor never did. It was our prosthetist.
O&P practitioners undergo a 1 to 2 year residency after completing their education. This allows them to put into practice everything from physiology to castings, biomechanics, and computerized designs to help millions of people move again.
I started off in physical therapy, but this is almost more of an instantaneous gratification where you make something, this is what you need, I've made it, here it is, and you're up and walking around.
I don't like this little box.
Prosthetists design and fit artificial limbs or prostheses.
So I'm taking the fiberglass and I'm wrapping it around your leg.
Orthotists create and fit orthopedic braces, also called orthoses.
When someone comes into this field, they always say, what does your background need to be in? You need to be open-minded. You're going to use artistic skills. You're going to use engineering skills. There's math involved at times. There's hands-on work, computer skills. You essentially are going to draw from a little bit of everything.
The knee joint looks like it's lined up with your knee. And the nice thing about orthotics is that a lot of times you solve a problem and then the patient is gone. Great. It takes about 45 minutes to set and then I'll take it off. Just kidding. Just kidding. I fit you with the knee orthosis. You're able to return to whatever activities you wanted to do. And I say, see ya. And actually having the mixture of the people that you fit and heal and the people who are part of your life is really a nice mixture. You see how you're leaning over a little bit to that right side there?
Earl McLaughlin never dreamed he'd be here. A blood clot cost him his leg. After the amputation, he made a simple request.
I wish to dance with my wife on my anniversary. It does feel a little bit more snug.
Good. The prosthetist's patience and skill helped grant Earl's wish.
I can only give you love that lasts forever.
I have to tell you, the support of the prosthetist and the orthotist has been fantastic. It is someone who I realize is going to be able to make my husband whole again.
That's all.
Many of the men and women who helped Earl, Margaret, Christian, and Jarrett had never even heard of orthotics and prosthetics when they first considered their careers.
This is a family business. My mother actually started it 26 years ago. I swore I would never go into this profession. I think there were times where I was uncomfortable with what I was seeing. I just was not used to this type of environment. Then went off to college with ambitions of being a lawyer and watched a lot of my friends who had then gone to law school and were pretty miserable, and realized, you know what, I don't want to be miserable. I really believe in good quality of life. It's just clogged. See down in there? Yeah. And it just needs to be cleaned. So I went back to school in orthotics and prosthetics. And right away when I was in school, I realized this is pretty great. I really love this.
There are few careers that need so many experts. Careers where you can literally design your own schedule.
I love to be able to set my hours around the rest of my life, but still have a job that I absolutely adore.
A lot of the schools that you want to go away and get certified as a practitioner require you to have at least a year of experience making the things, usually as a technician, if not just volunteering and getting some kind of patient work. But there is definite need for people need to get in, see the field, see how things are built, how it's made, and that was my goal.
Those skills helped Chase Baker create an amazing life. He lost his leg as a teenager. He is now a husband, a dad, a champion triathlete, and hopes to soon pass the rigorous FBI agent physical.
Getting that leg and walking again, they gave me my life back. I don't know where I'd be without, the legs and the prosthetists who've helped me along the way.
How's this feeling? Okay.
O&P professionals help patients at every age realize their goals, whether it's returning to the garden, running a mile, or regaining independence.
If I could then dress myself, I wouldn't have to wait on someone. They go through the closet, and I have to tell them what I want to wear. I just get up and go and get what I want to wear.
The career opportunities are endless.
This is a really hot job, and a lot of people don't know about this. It's a perfect opportunity to kind of get your hands wet into something really inventive, really fun, but you're working with cutting technology. In addition to, you're helping people. That's what life's all about.
This is the one profession that I know of personally that takes delight in my successes. I'm 71 years old and ride a motorcycle. If I didn't have the prosthetist that I have, there's no way I'd be able to walk, never mind ride a motorcycle. My prosthetist takes credit for what I do, and he should. He is happy at my success. What other profession do you know does that? That is happy for the other person's success. So there's it's almost like a marriage.
Patients and practitioners help us all understand just how many people need these services. People with so many skills are changing lives, from artists to technicians, engineers to problem solvers. Each professional part of a rewarding, well-paying career. Many carving their own paths, all helping patients do what so many once took for granted.
One of the first things that they told us is that he wasn't going to be able to walk. And that just, to a new mom, that doesn't make any sense.
I've always been one of those people that says, well, if you say I can't do it, then I know I can.
Their job is so important to someone's life, and it's life-changing.
Once we met with our prosthetist and talked about getting, everything just right, I knew that we would get there.
If you'd like to pursue this career, consider St. Petersburg College's Bachelor of Applied Science in Orthotics and Prosthetics. This practitioner-level program offers a rare opportunity to work with your mind and hands and a variety of challenges. The program is housed in a state-of-the-art 27,000 square foot facility and integrates orthotic and prosthetic study throughout the curriculum. Every student can rotate through large and small clinical care environments, including pediatrics and fabrication. For more information about St. Petersburg College's Bachelor of Applied Science in Orthotics and Prosthetics, visit our website at spcollege.edu or call 727-341-4SPC. The professional association for the field, the American Academy of Orthotists and Prosthetists,